In this video we're gonna talk about Linux from scratch. For those of you who work with Linux and heard about Linux from scratch knows that this is a project which lets you design and build your own system so that the Linux system will suit your own unique needs. Another key benefit of Linux from scratch is that it allows you to have more control over the system without relying on someone else's Linux implementation. Building the Linux system begins at the preparation of the tools, and this is actually the first step in which we check the tools needed for building Linux from scratch, and if necessary we install these tools. So what we have to do is we need to open that virtual Linux machine, and now I will maximize the screen. And once again, and now we have here our command prompt. We have to create a script which will check the availability of the tools that we need on that system. That script will tell us if we have those tools or if we don't have it. In case we don't have them, we have to install them. So to create that script, actually I have to make a file, and I will name the file version check.sh. This will be the file where I will write the commands and will create in that way the script. So I will open the file now using the VI editor, and here you can see that the file is empty inside. There are no commands. What we have to do here is now to write all of the commands of that script. Of course it will take me too long time to write each and every single line of the script, so for that reason I have made a preparation here, and I have the whole script, so I will simply copy it and paste it, and there it is, the whole script. We are here at the end of the file. That's the abbreviation of the end of the script. And if we go up the script, here is the beginning. Here the script begins. So just a few words about those lines. This is actually separate commands which are related to particular tools, and those commands tell us if what is the version, if that version is installed. For example, here with that command we will display the version of the bash, and here if we go down the script we can see the echo command. Again, here is the same version for LD, and here we have the if statement, the if condition, in which we check the availability of the file, and if that file exists, actually it will display the description of the tool. If that tool does not exist on the system, it will give us the reply why ACC not found. And I explain this because later when we run the script, for some of the tools probably we will get the result that they are not installed, and when we read that something is not found, we will know that this is not an error, but it is a standard reply, a standard result as of running that command. If we go further down the script, we see actually here different tools again, and for each of the tools we do that check, the version check. And we go down again the script. Here we have even more different tools, and for each of them we run that command until we reach the end of the file. So that's basically the idea of the whole script, of the all commands in that script. In order for you to see how this actually works, I will simply execute this single line for the bash version. So I will copy that command, I will exit the file, and here I will run that command. But before I run the whole line, I will run only the version check, and it will display a short description of the bash. However, I would like to have as a result, as a reply, only that, for example, line of the whole description. For that reason, I use only the line up to here, and there you can see it will display the beginning of the description, only the first line of it, only that line. However, I'd like to that line only. However, I'd like to uh, display, to shorten that command, which is I will cut using the delimiter. The delimiter is actually the comma in that sentence, in that text, which is used to separate different part of the line. So I will execute this command, and as you can see, this whole line is shortened into that very basic information about the bash, and this will be displayed as a result if I run the whole script a little bit later. So let's now execute the script, and before I do that, I need to assign the rights to that script with the chmod. Alright, and if I display the file, now it is with the assigned rights, and now I will run the script. And what happens now? Alright, it displays some information. Okay, and it stops here. Okay, so let's start from the beginning, all of the results that the script gives us. Okay, it displays each and every single line, there are no error messages, everything is found on the system so far. And here is an example. For the patch tool, the command was not found. Alright, this means that we don't have patch installed on the system, and we will definitely need that later when we build Linux from scratch, as we say. So how do we install the patch? Before we install it, I'd like to show you comparison between those results and actually the commands in the scripts. For that reason, I open a separate tab. When I open it, it will log me in with the default username, and when I run the default username, here I have created a some form of personalization of that username, and I get that message in the beginning when I log in. So this is another way to personalize your usernames, your user accounts actually, when you log in. But how you can do that and what other options you have, I will show you in another video. So now we continue with the script for checking the tools. I have switched to root. I will list the script. Here is the script, and now I will open the script. Just to make it more clear so that we can see the comparison. Okay, in that tab we have the content of the script with all the different commands. In that tab we have the result of each and every single command, and as you can see, for example, here we go down. Here is the command for the patch. So actually the script has executed that command, the version check, only the first line of the description. However, that command was not even found on the system. If we take a look at the upper command here, make or m4 or cat or gzip, then we will see that we have actually information displayed about the make, about the m4, about the gzip. There is no problem with those tools. The problem is only with the patch tool. So this is how you can see better how the script works. And now the thing we have to do is we have to install the patch tool. If we simply, for example, type the patch tool in order to execute it, the system will first tell us that it's not found, it's not on the system, and automatically will give us the option to install actually that tool. And I can type Y for yes or N for no. However, now at the moment I will choose no, because I'd like to install the tool using the tool manager, and that's DNF install patch. Okay, once again. Alright, now it started. Alright, so it detected the patch tool. Here is a short description of what is being installed, and here I confirm yes, I'd like to proceed with the installation. It downloads at the moment. Alright, complete, perfect. So we have installed the tool on the system. And now if we run the script, bash version check.sh, we won't get that message that the patch tool is not found on the system, because we have just installed it. Alright, here is the patch. There it is. So it is installed and there is no error message. So this is how we have actually created the script for checking all these tools and their availability in the system. And we have executed the script, and we have actually installed one tool which was not on the system. Now, after we are sure that we have all the needed tools, we can move on with the next level of building Linux from scratch. For more cool videos and for the next steps on building our Linux system, you can visit us at offboard.eu. Thank you for watching.